I guess we'll summon the rest from inside.
Did the cauldron go down or anything yet? Or
No.
Not yet.
You should probably clear the trash first. Let's go.
Alliance forces, get to the harbor! I've got you covered!
Not so fast, hi, stinker! Your band of murderers ain't going anywhere! Still can't forgive what they did to my beautiful money golem.
You plan to stop me with that gaudy piece of junk you call a flight suit? Were you planning to sparkle me to death?
You think you're better than me?
Yes, we were.
You think you're better
Oh,
than
no,
me?
the children are fighting.
Let's go, Tinker Boy!
You sure we don't go out that door in the room we came in?
Yes. Yeah, if you go back
Oh.
and out the front, there's a you can fly to.
Oh, okay.
Slap on all the gold and glitter you want!
Have a book
Your
or a
inventions
tell
are still
someone back.
cut-rate trash!
These days, I remember to set my talents for it.
can we get a closet?
Thanks.
All right. Did we all at least read the short version on the forum post?
Yep.
Everybody pull in that week aura that
Yep.
Zephyr's posted.
Go ahead and import the weak aura. That'll make you have a big yell target above your head whenever you're shrunken so people know where. And change your UI to show those speech bubbles if you don't have them on by it should be on by default.
Can we get Fortitude?
You should see that yell.
See it where? In the chat, or I mean as a bubble?
On your screen as a bubble.
Is there a cauldron?
I haven't dropped it
Not
yet.
yet.
Okay.
I'm fussing with that weak aura.
You coming back, Rubidium?
Can you post it again in chat?
I
Like
guess
chat
I'm back.
cleared. Thanks.
I think I pulled it in, but I'm not sure.
You click it and then the button that says import.
I have a
If you
bunch
do
of
that, it'll
weak
work.
auras for this whole place. I mean, they seemed useful, but now we'll see just how this one works.
Where is the chat bubble setting?
Under interface display,
Oh,
it's at the very bottom of display. Should
Oh, yeah,
be
chat
all-
Select all.
Yeah, you should always have chat bubbles because people tend to. There's lots of raid mechanics.
Yeah,
Rira.
I don't care about mechanics.
I mean, well, obviously.
Well, no, you do. You care about the ones that buff your DPS, right?
Yeah, but they're
There's
like
that.
R9.
Percent damage done. Gotta
There's
stand
the
out here,
buffer.
stand in this buff. Mechanics that turn you the one that you need to dispel or you can't cast anything.
I am
really-
just the best friend of padding healers.
He's really look. You got to leave him alone. He's spent all night. He hasn't gone to sleep yet on the shaman Discord complaining about the nerf.
Oh, is Cauldron up?
He's planning to switch
Cauldron is down.
to Shadow Priest, I think.
We other than the shrinking thing. So right now on normal, everybody can see the bubbles, but I want us to practice not being able to see it. So what's going to happen is 3 people will get shrunk. You'll each have to climb into a different bot. So that's the first one. That's the first kind of hurdle where you have to kind of determine where you are relative to the bots and where the other people are and which one's the closest to you. That's still easy for others to get into their. Once you do, you have to communicate with each other over voice for what the code is over the other people's robot. The easy way, or the way that I've heard most people do it, is when DBM yells out, DBM will yell out the 3 people who get it. The person whose name is first is the leader who calls out the other 2. So like, if I don't know, let's see, if me, Bike Chen, and Zutter get shrunken, right? And my name is first on the list, then I would go in the bot and say like Bike Chen yellow, Zutter red, and then either one of them would yell back at me, LMS purple. Then we would all have hit one button, and then the whole sequence would repeat again. So we do that 3 times, and then we all want to explode our bots at roughly the same point.
Will the bots have markings over them automatically, or does someone?
We will see. I do not know.
No, they
Okay.
won't be marked automatically. People, if you're talking about like putting like moon and star and stuff over them, no, they won't.
Yeah, so someone who is not shrunk might want to do that.
And the yell bubbles will be above them constantly, so you'll be able to see their names
Oh, that's good.
if the weak aura is working.
Just like constantly spam the name.
Yeah, I think it's like it should yell out like, you know, my name shrunken or something like that, right? I think that's how.
Does a world enlarger work in combat?
You can
No.
try. So that's the main mechanic. Also, if you push the wrong button, you'll get hit for damage, and heroic it'll probably kill you. I don't know about normal.
You won't. You don't die. You get stunned for a long time, and eventually, if you're stunned long enough, you'll just get kicked out of the robot, and it will still be there. It'll be a problem because Webeck.
I need to disconnect for one moment.
Okay.
How's your new computer working?
That's mine, and it's fantastic.
The only other primary mechanic that's kind of bad is the gigavolt charge. When you get it, you see there's all these like pillars and furniture and stuff around the encounter room. You need to use those to line of sight away from the rest of the raid.
You'll have like a bomb timer over your head, like normal bombs, and as soon as the bomb goes all the way red, you explode. So you need to make sure you're LOS when that happens.
So keep in mind where the safe areas are. So there's like this pillar on the left. There's the staircase on the left. There's this whole apparatus pagoda thing, a shrine on the
I
right.
don't know if this actually is LOS.
Oh, is it not? I guess there's
I
a
thought it was
fence in
that
front.
pillar that's right next to us.
I would just use the pillars. So you got a couple pillars back. I don't want to get too close to make it
Then there's a pile of crap over there in the
Yeah, there's pile of crap in
upper
each
left.
corner.
Yeah, the upper right has
And
places
then upper
for
right.
2 people.
There's nothing in the lower right here. I
He
remember
also-
reading in the thing that there was only 3 corners.
He also jumps up in the air and creates like a bad zone where he jumped, and then creates a bad zone where he's going to land. Just stay out of that. And then he'll occasionally target like in a random direction and shoot like a giant fucking laser. Just get out of that. Don't be.
Okay, and then the other thing is, even while you're doing that, occasionally, does wormhole happen on normal? Maybe not.
That might be heroic.
Wormhole, I think, is heroic.
All right, so don't worry about that. Just get the charge out in LOS. And then there's some stuff you gotta run out for. It's obvious void zones and stuff.
What is the deck point for shrunk players?
There's no okay. Well, funny. One thing I would recommend is that if a tank gets shrunk, which does happen, they get priority on like getting out of the robot as fast as possible. Because if there's like a tank swap that happens while the tank's in a thing, it's bad.
No, the Hero's Hearth guide actually has a shrunk player stack point.
No, don't do that because people could walk over you and kill you really easily.
Just to clarify, we'll know what colors are involved with each botted player because it will be displayed over their characters or over the bot. Like they'll just
Or the bot they are in.
right.
You can't see your own, but you can see other people.
Correct.
And on normal, everybody can see it, but on heroic, we can't. And so we got to learn to do it correctly. So what I'll do is I'll call out the leader since I can see the DBM thing. So I'll say, you know, 3 people get shrunk. I'll say so and so lead off. Or if a tank gets shrunken, I'll just say, you know, so and so call out the tank first, and then you two can the other 2 people can trade off.
Can we mark the piles of rubble? Because we have to make sure we go to different ones.
Sure.
Because we run to the same one, we will zap each other.
It only looks like this bottom left one is problematic this way. The other 2 at least you can have 2 people run to
Yeah,
it.
there's a second
looking at
pile behind it. It looks like, so you can.
No,
kind of-
it's what the person who has it has to run behind it, but there will be 2 people who have it on normal and 3 people who have it on heroic, and you can't run behind the same one.
But
Because
if
then
you
you'll blast
if you
each
go
other with it.
behind blue, there's another rubble
There-
behind that. where
And
you can both-
ideally, you should not be both be behind the same revel, but it's not a one shot if you are.
So
Like the
blue
bigger
is double
problem.
rebel.
The bigger problem is if you're an LOS of like half the raid, because you're going to hit all of them for the same amount you'd hit the one person you're standing next to with your LOS with.
Can you immunity out of it?
I don't know. I did not try to do that.
Probably not.
it might trigger it to go
Yeah,
off
they
right
would.
away.
It would be.
It'll probably
It would be pretty clear, in the strategies if you could. Okay, and so once we get him down to a certain point, he'll fly up in the air, and there'll be a bunch of sheep on the ground that explode that we have to get out of, and they shoot out shrapnel. And then phase 3 is just a combination of 1 and 2. It's just a little faster. So we're going to get a lot more bots and people. We're not going to have enough shrunken people to get all the bots. So if you can, try to prioritize ones that have been alive longer, but whatever, just jump in whichever one you can see and keep going at it. The shrink only decreases the damage you do. So you can still cast all your abilities. If you're a healer, you can still heal for the full amount. It's only damage. Any questions? Well, everyone's assist. That's weird.
Oh, Chanta. You and I parsed really high last night when Baksheesh and Kells were.
Oh yeah.
See,
Yeah.
Tay?
It was
See
great.
how much fun it is?
On what fight?
So what? How high is high?
You were 91
5,
and I got a 98.
4, 3,
Ooh.
2.
Those normal
We'll
parts.
lust in the last phase.
You face the pinnacle of gnomish technology. Allow me to introduce a favorite gadget of mine.
Buster cannon's coming. Be ready to move. Be away from that bot. Second bot's coming soon. He's gonna blast off soon. Be ready to run out.
Blast off. Buster cannon.
You can also CC the bots. You can root them. You can stun them. That way they won't walk around as much.
And please do, so I have to spend less runes on it.
I think it will charge.
Blast off's coming.
Blast off.
Both tanks get it.
Where's Sutter?
I've
Here comes
charged.
the shrink. Ninotchka, your lead.
I'm shrunk.
Get Zutter out first. So call out Zutter's thing when you see it, Ninotchka.
Alright, I'm
Sutter Moon.
Call the color, not the.
Sutter.
She's purple.
Sutter. Oh, purple. Purple.
K-Hus,
Sutter
you're
blue.
done.
Zutter
me
yellow.
Buster cannon. Awesome. Did it. Thank you.
Okay. Call me.
Yellow.
You're yellow.
Voice hard fought.
Then green.
I'm out.
Blue.
They aren't hexable.
Allow me to introduce
Can
You can
totem.
slow them.
gadget of mine.
Cluster
Have a
cannon.
taste of superior gnomish artillery.
Here comes the next shrink. Bike Chen, your lead. Just call out the other two.
Cluster cannon.
Gray staff, yellow.
I think someone ran over old.
I can't see the other one. It's blue.
Oh,
That's
he's
him.
dead.
The same. That's Bike Chen, or that's the same person you were telling.
What color am I? Anybody?
Just use
Yellow.
Gray staff blue. Gray staff green.
Big
Blow it up.
purple.
Bike chain green.
Deploy spark bot. I'd advise you to stay grounded.
Kales, your mic is open.
No, it's not.
It was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Allow me to introduce deploy spark bot.
Alright, phase shifting. We're still gonna get shrunken, so be on the lookout.
World enlarger. But surely you recognize superior
Oh shit. Okay.
technology
Exploding sheet.
I'm
Get him,
shrunk.
bots. Akunda, your lead. Honestly, it's better just a free for all. Just call out when you see, if you see people
All right,
with markers.
Melissa blue.
X is green.
Melissa green.
I died.
Ruby, you're green. Melissa, you're
What am
purple.
Rasmus purple.
What's blue square?
Rasmus yellow.
World enlarger.
Bike Chen, blue.
What do I do?
Rubidium, yellow.
Rasmus.
Can't hear
I
you.
was just stunned
Purple.
over and over and over and over again.
Signal exploding sheet.
Sparkbot red.
Oh. Rubidium, you're blue, but whatever. That's why.
Anyone got me?
So how are you
Sutter
supposed to
purple.
get in one?
Just right click on it.
Sutter yellow.
Yeah, but how do you move without just being
Sutter red.
stunned and dying?
Nobody else should be moving at that point.
Yeah,
Everybody
But it
was
does
running
move on its
around.
No
own,
one else
right?
should.
The little robots walk around on their own when you're.
Yeah, we have to dodge stuff. So that's kind of the difficult part of
So
the.
you get stunned when someone runs over you, is that what it is?
It does damage too, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, so I was just run over the whole time. I couldn't I don't even think I moved 2 steps.
My guy was
Go on.
moving on his own.
Yeah,
Is that normal?
they
Yeah, you don't control them other than pressing the buttons. One thing we're gonna need to do, like it's especially important when we get in heroic, is that regardless of what's happening, especially when that many people get shrunk, we need to keep comms like relatively quiet so they can actually talk to each other. If we have other stuff going on, it's gonna get way too confusing. Way too fast.
Yeah, and we have to be good about it because on heroic, only the people in the bots can see what's over the other bots' heads. So we can't have 2 people get out and leave 1 in because then that person won't be able to get back out.
Yeah, you shouldn't explode your robot. So once you put in the whole sequence, there's a button to explode the robot, right? So you shouldn't hit that button to get out until everybody who's shrunken has gotten their code.
Yeah, so once you put in your 3, say that you're ready. And then we can all
Well,
get out.
it should be that the leader sees both the other two colors. They should call out those colors for the first button. They ask for theirs. That's the first button in. Then you do the second
Broke
button
up.
Couldn't
in.
really tell who was in which because
Let
some
me
of them weren't yelling out.
let me recommend a different way of doing it because I found it very hard to tell who was the different 2 people. Let whoever the lead is just pick one of the other people, give them their 3. That person then picks another person, gives them their 3, and then the third person goes back to the leader and gives them their 3, and then everybody explodes at that point.
That would work. And it
Rather
also,
than doing
I
That
don't
sounds
know,
good.
was someone marking them, or did DBM do that automatically? Because they had symbols
was.
over them.
It looks like it's marking them.
Okay, so you don't have to say their name. You could just say triangle. You're green,
Yeah,
blue, purple.
Are you gonna know? You're not gonna know your own. Isn't that the
Yes,
point?
you can see the marker. You can
Okay.
see like the skull and the triangle and stuff.
It's
But
just
you
the
can't see
button.
your you can't see your combination that's
Right.
So we'll do the same thing, except we'll have the lead just call three in a row. So you can, if you're the lead, you can call the other two 3 and 3, and then one of the other two can call you back your 3, and you'll be done. And then we'll just do it so that the tank will break themselves out early with a different lead, and then the remaining two people can just go back and forth between them. As it goes on, we're going to get more bots, so we might run out of markers. So you can't depend wholly on the markers, but then you can just mouse over the robot and see who's in it.
Well, I
We're
think
also not
we're
going to do that on Heroic.
yeah, I think we're supposed to be able to keep up with the bot production at least until the last phase, because then he starts producing 2 at a time.
But yeah, so unless you're a tank, don't break yourself out until everybody's ready to break out.
Can we have some kind of organized CC for the bot?
You can only route them, right?
Can you two go mass and tangle? That might also help a lot. If Ruby and
Yep, I got
actually
it.
go mass.
The only problem is that, I mean, you got to make sure you're not cleaving onto them by accident.
Yeah, I mean, we'll try not to. I mean, but it's just
Because they have the exclusion zones.
It's not gonna be 100% foolproof, but it will definitely help a lot. Just people, if you see a bot getting close to the tanks or where people are doing stuff, throw a stun out, and then tanks move it away. That's all. It's just gotta not just walk into them.
Hopefully in the second phase, when a lot of people get shrunken, you got to keep an eye out for those yellow bubbles, because you should still be able to see those even though the people are shrunk. Just don't step on them if you can.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You face the pinnacle of gnomish technology! Allow me to introduce a favorite gadget of mine!
Cluster cannon.
Superior gnomish artillery! I advise you to stay grounded!
Deploy Spark Bot. Blast off.
Landing area!
Cluster cannon.
For it! Let's see how you handle
Deploy Spark Bot.
Gizmo! Get ready for a shocking twist!
Blast off.
The landing area!
Shrinking incoming.
Whirlwind March.
Down to size!
Rubidium, break out Brasmus first.
Will do.
Press green.
Green.
Press
Red. All right. Upper.
Your yellow,
Purple.
green Brasmus, your red, yellow Rubidium.
Spark Bot.
You're yellow.
Or your blue, I'm sorry.
Blast
Your
off.
purple.
Red.
Cluster cannon.
That felt smoother.
Superior gnomish artillery!
Deploy Spark Bot.
Bot's not rooted.
Someone stun that bot coming in.
It's got roots.
I'd advise you to stay grounded. Engage. Let's see how you handle
Deploy
this
Spark
little
Bot.
gizmo.
Buster
You
Cannon.
asked for it.
Here comes the next shrink.
One down. More to go.
World Enlarger.
Ruby, Breakout, and Nanoshka first.
All right, Nina, you're green.
Buster Cannon.
Purple.
Got it. Got it.
Yellow.
Got it.
Okay, and then whoever else is green.
Melissa, we can't reach you.
Bludger, that's you.
Bludger, you're
hit
green.
I know I was running out the thing.
Purple.
You're
Bludger,
blue.
purple. Green.
Ruby, you're
Okay, Bludger, green.
Ruby, you're
Deploy Spark Bot.
Ruby, you're
You broke up there, Nina. What was it?
red.
Nina, you
Okay,
have to
everybody
hold
out.
You have to put your top key a little longer.
All right, here's the transition.
Out to the test. I know how fond you are of spears and battle
World
axes,
Enlarger.
but surely you recognize superior
You're shrunk to the
technology
outside.
when you
Exploding
see it.
sheep.
Get ready for a shocking twist.
Viable yellow. Viable red. Yellow. Viable.
Tell him Bible.
Are we? Oh, are we doing that
You gotta tell him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got.
All
I
right.
got
You're,
blue.
so,
You're green.
You're,
You're green.
green. Red,
World Enlarger.
blue.
Signal exploding
Right,
sheep.
we're out.
Good stuff.
Keep an eye out for those yells.
Who's the
Don't step on
boss?
people.
Old, why are you on top of me? I don't want to move.
To stay grounded.
Okay, shrunk people just go to the
Signal
outside.
exploding sheep.
You're not going to have a bot necessarily in this stage.
Your odds of victory are decreasing exponentially by the second.
Lust.
Where do I have the boss?
Let's see how you handle
Deploy
this.
Spark
You
Cannon.
asked for it.
I'm drinking.
Blast off.
The landing area.
Buster Cannon.
Allow me to introduce
Deploy
my
Spark
favorite
Bot.
gadget of mine.
Shrinking's in 15 seconds.
Ready for a shocking twist.
Blast off.
Shrinking incoming.
Let's
World
cut
Enlarger.
you down to size.
Viable
Sure.
Breakout Zutter first.
All right.
Hang on, I need to get in.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. You're yellow. Green. Red. What am I?
Bible, you're blue.
Get ready for a shocking
Red.
twist.
Oh, shit.
Clear
Blast off.
the landing area.
Blue.
Buster
You
Cannon.
asked for it.
I think there's one more. So. No one's shrunk, so I'll just destroy this.
I'd
plateau in the 10 seconds if we can hold out.
Deploy spark bot. Buster cannon. World enlarger.
Just ignore it and kill him. Good job.
Alright.
I was out of mana for so long on that. I didn't do that right.
That was fun.
You can still hit him. Alright, not anymore, I guess.
Whew.
Oh, sweet! I got a schematic.
The battle reser.
First, how could you let that pipsqueak get away? And second, why don't I have an escape pod?
Enough!
Goblins don't have escape pod.
Alliance hero down, but I want your blades soaked in proud.
So did Mechatork die?
No, he ran away and escaped pod.
He ran away, left his stuff.
Hold this ground. We need to get our ships away.
Yeah, come on. Consequences for the Alliance in this raid?
Oh, what a pity. I've got an arrow with your name carved into it.
We'll cross paths again, Blind Caller. I'll see you dead or in chains before this war.
Oh, this is the boss where we have to split the raid in half.
Yep.
Got a lot of trash though beforehand.
You love splitting the
Back in
raid.
30 seconds.
There's one side that's like really bad for rain or anybody who has to stand cast, but in heroic you could switch, so both groups have to deal with both mechanics. So I don't know if you want to get people comfortable with not having to deal with the bad.
No,
Yeah,
we
it
should just
looks like-
split on DPS, I think, and keep it smooth.
It looks like we could split it, at least on normal, the same way that we did on Opulence, where mostly ranged went to
So
the
I'm
west
saying,
side.
like, you on normal you get to stay on your boat, but on heroic,
Right, I
you
know
don't.
on Heroic that it doesn't make a difference because you switch halfway through, but for normal we should be able to do left side Opulence, people stay left side, or
But I think the consequences for not DPSing evenly are a little worse, so I think we should just practice doing it.
Yeah, if we do it correctly, we don't have to relearn it when it's time to do it.
I think this
We're gonna
path's
get this
far enough
path.
that we need to do it.
And these docks secured. You should have never challenged the might of Kultiris, horde scum!
We're not here to taunt them. Focus on the ritual. We must ensure all our people make it out.
Oh, we will. Doesn't mean I can't enjoy myself while doing it.
Put a stop to whatever
Oh, here comes
rituals
more.
Kultirans are attempting. And quell their blathering while you're at it.
Can we kill these? Because I'm gonna hang a left and get more seals.
Is that where we are? Like completely like lost my sense of bearing.
Hey, good news, everyone. I'm not going to get lost in this raid.
I doubt
That's
it.
a pretty big promise.
But is the slime flowing?
Yeah. Have you fixed the poison slime pipes? Oops, I went the wrong way. I was following some NPC.
Yes, I can steal all these low quality engineering materials.
They summoned a nasty
You can
thing.
you can mine these.
That monstrosity is. Bring it
This
down.
weird ass like Westfall mob.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Rira is skinning them all before the rest of us engineers have a chance. I see how it is. If you're speaking, we can't hear you.
That's because I have my mic on my head.
Oh.
Where do we get the level 1 pattern for the Insta?
I think the trainer has it. And then the second rank is Dazar'alor Empire Exalted.
No, the second rank I just got, I think, right?
No, I was
Oh,
just
no, that
at
was
the
the third.
emissary
Okay,
earlier
that was rank
today.
3.
Yeah. It's rank 2's at the emissary.
So I can make a lot of Vantis runes.
Might not be a bad idea to use them on Storm Mall, because we'll need them next week. Oh wait, they only last 1 week.
Probably didn't need to trank, huh?
I know what you're doing.
You needed to trank earlier.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Do they last exactly 7 days, or are they gone at reset?
No, it's just reset to reset.
Whee!
Exciting.
Tay, I'm trying out a new add-on today, and I really like it.
For what?
It's called Healer Stat Weights. Because it's hard to sim healing, so I never know what my stat weights are.
Oh,
But you can
is it
install
figuring it out from your actual healing?
from your actual healing. So depending on your playstyle, gear, and everything, it actually computes in real time what your weights are.
Oh my god, I wanted to
And
make
it's-
an add-on like that. That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, like it's.
Is it gonna know what to do about shaman?
Well,
Yeah,
it
it's
will
supposed
figure
to
it out from your own healing, so it'll know what to do about you.
Yeah, but I could do the same fight 3 times and it'll be like, wow, your mastery was great that time, and then it wasn't.
There'll be some
Do you know what I
variation,
mean?
but you can. It'll give you. It's better
Don't
than
click a
nothing.
bird yet.
I mean, yeah, don't until we split up the groups. But the fight, you can literally go stand next to the people in the boats, and it will only start once you attack.
No, but you can't come back until you
Oh, yeah.
finish that phase of
Yeah,
the
you
fight.
can.
Pick the wrong bird, you get
You
screwed.
can just take the bird right back.
Oh, really? They must have changed that, because on the guide it was like, don't take the wrong bird, you can't come back.
That's only in PTR.
Okay, we're gonna try to split the DPS somewhat evenly. Which healers want to pair up?
Chanta should go on the one with the sirens so she can life grip people.
I was gonna say put me and Bakshish on the movie side.
The one with the movement is probably they should be on.
It's the left, and then the sirens on the right, so that works out.
Yeah, good at healing on the move.
Druid and monk will be good for that.
Yeah. Oh, we just lost Zephyrs.
No, I just had to install that add-on.
Oh, right on.
What's
when
the name
comes
of it?
Healer Stat Weights. It's on Twitch.
But what if your healing style is really bad?
Well, then it'll give you bad numbers, so that won't
Oh,
save
it'll
you.
tell you what.
It'll tell you that you're
It'll tell
bad.
you how to
bad
optimize for
style.
your bad playstyle.
Yes, that's correct.
And it probably won't give you very good results for normal mode. It's when you start doing hard content, like progression or like high mythic plus, that it starts to really become
You're just
useful.
really good at the game,
Also-
like Bakshish.
Also,
I'm
what if
terrible
it
at the
tells
game.
me I shouldn't equip the highest item level thing? I don't want to be listening to that kind of advice.
Dude,
I
wish I could
just
give away
use-
this 400
I
ring.
just used 1700 Residium to get a 415 piece that is a downgrade from my 385. I think I want to uninstall this game.
Look, I understand that happens for DPS, but
Really, it Sims worse? That
You could
sucks.
just save up 5 times that amount and buy the one you want.
That's what Martin's like. I'm just gonna save up
makes
just
perfect
get my
sense.
best.
You
Best of
won't
luck.
get. He's not gonna get that for like a month. Even I mean, it's like 6,000 or something.
You get like 800 a week now. Like
You get 300 from disenchanting the 415. So if you're doing mythic rating, you'll get.
I'll get it again.
Yeah,
It's just
if
it's
you-
just frustrating. I'm gonna get
If you
415.
get one, I didn't get any last week.
I'm gonna make my goggles and then do 2 other random pieces, and then I'll save for the specific
Yeah,
pieces.
my goggles are now like the worst Dazar'alor piece. Haha.
Oh, that sucks. Mine are pretty decent. Seems
Well,
like it.
if you get a helmet, you can DE the goggles.
Yeah, I wish I would have known because last week with the whatchamacallit,
You should scrap them actually if you want.
the
all of your
PvP
shit back.
reward for Conquest was a 385 Ezra.
Yeah, my goggles have Grove Tending on it. And that's the best. That's one of the best traits for Druid healers. So I think I'll keep it.
I
Yeah,
worked
that-
so hard to get that piece in time for this raid night.
I don't
just,
see
it was
how
so
it's
upsetting.
actually a downgrade.
It's terrible traits on
Just
it.
the
Just
traits
real
are
bad
that
traits.
bad.
And the one I have isn't even that good. It's like a middle of the road piece, but this one was just so.
I think you
so,
should
like,
pretend that the stats outweigh it and just equip it.
Yeah, just always go with the highest eye level.
I've
like
got it.
my
it'll-
offhand is a
I would be
shield.
so disappointed.
It shows up. It shows up for Q. Like when I try to Q for stuff, that's all that matters. Is like making it look like I have better gear on than I do.
I got the crown from Opulence, but it's shit. So I'm just transmogging it.
I know. I want to see. Do you have the that transmog on?
Yeah, it's on my head right now.
The crown that I'm about to steal off.
Oh yeah, I love that.
I need it so bad.
It's a really good crown.
Since we're talking add-ons, everybody knows about the Azurite traits add-on, where you can mouse over and it shows you all the traits it has.
Oh, that sounds good.
If people, while we're waiting, if people want to do weak aura stuff, let me get this.
Oh yeah, give us the good auras.
Oh god.
It's a
You're
bad
gonna
idea.
down to- if you do this, don't do it.
Just
Don't-
put it on the
Last time you did that for
Discord,
the
man.
Mythic Plus, it took like 5 minutes to install all of them.
Yeah, I already have those. I'm not putting
It's in
that on.
it's in the Discord. You could just get it from.
And
the
it only
website.
takes 2 seconds on the Discord, and you don't crash Buttcoin for like 2 hours.
Oh, that's great. That's great. That's great. I'm playing a PlayStation 1 game right now. It's a good time.
The fucking Star Topaz again? Hold on. Give me 20 seconds.
Where's
You're
that
not gonna
Discord?
make me sparkly.
There's
If
a
you
link in
scroll
Discord?
up in raid strategy, it's the one I posted.
Okay, so group 1, 2 should go left, and group 2, 3 can go, or group 3, 4 can go right. I think that'll give us the correct. It shouldn't. It at least doesn't matter on heroic, whatever. So if you're on the left boat, that's the sister, right?
Yep.
How
Yep.
come you're in midair? Oh, there you
So sister boat, you have to.
Which side
What?
is which?
You have to.
It's a lot of dodging.
I'm feeling like I'm a little bit too close to this guy.
Where's the bird you can take back that you're talking about?
It's not a
It's
bird.
not.
It's a
It's
little
the sparkly orb.
translocation.
No,
past
don't.
pedestal.
Oh.
1, 2 is on the left, Rasmus. So both sides have a debuff that you have to take out of the raid.
I'm soaking the stream.
Both
Don't cross the
both also have a mechanic where the boss will go shield themselves and you have to break it and interrupt, same as the pyroblast. And then the sister side has to dodge the voltaic flash thing, which I'm sure you'll all do perfectly. And the brother side has to switch and kill Siren.
You really need to kill those sirens fast, and if you're melee on that side, it's kind of rough. You need to wait when the
Can they be
ad spawns.
slowed?
No, they just spawn on the side of the boat and they start sucking someone in. They take like a second. They take like a second, then they choose someone and start sucking them in. So if you were melee and you just run to them immediately, they might choose you and then immediately hit you. So you have to, if you're melee, you have to wait to go to DPS.
Can you
Isn't
death grip
that the
them?
side where you're supposed to dump your crap in the middle because it slows you? So that way, if you put yourself on the other side of the crap from the siren, it can't pull you.
So,
out.
so can you stop for just a second? How do you fly back? I screwed up.
Click on the translocation portal.
Glowy ball.
Okay, I didn't want to click that and start.
So sister side doesn't have to drop anything, right?
No,
It's
there
just-
is another thing you have to drop.
We drop that at the edges.
Stays up there for a little while, but it's not
Honestly,
quite like
we don't know where the siren's gonna spawn, so it's
random.
probably fine just to drop it near the edges and hope that it's in the right.
Yeah, it's random.
Yeah,
She spawns
but
all around the side.
If you get targeted by siren, can you just
cracking
go run
lightning.
and stand in one?
You can. It'll slow you down. She'll still pull you through. Like the thing, it's like a DPS race to kill her before.
Yeah,
the
yeah, I
person
know,
can.
but I'm just
When
saying
you see
that.
the siren spawn, yeah, we could
go run
preemptively
stand in a
move
zone.
before the cast to put one between us and the siren. That would be the
on PTR.
I think that's why
tell
the
who
Fat Boss was saying to put
targeted.
all that stuff just in a line down the middle, because then you just hop onto the other side.
There's a lot. It gets really tricky to like walk places if you just like plop them down in the middle. I would still be careful with them. Like honestly, you should be able with like speed. Like you all have abilities, like speed abilities and stuff. That should let the person live long enough so that the rest of the DPS can kill. Yeah, you guys just need to switch fast.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. If you're chosen, then you got to try to run away. It'll increase the time.
Yes.
Okay, and the bosses have to die pretty much at the same time, so we're going to be doing the same thing with watching the health bar. All right, and then once we get to phase 2, we'll be fighting the elemental. So we'll have melee stacked together and range stacked together. And if you get the Storm's Wail debuff, there's gonna be like little tide pools on the ground, and if you get the Storm's Wail debuff, you run through a bunch of tide pools and then drop it in the back of the room, and it spawns an ad, which we have to kill. But let's get through this phase first.
Oh, Upper Decker just shit the bed.
Let's not talk
Jumped
about.
off the boat.
Let's not talk about what happened. Let's not talk about what happened.
So what
Yeah,
happens if
don't fall off the boat because you die automatically.
Yeah, I want to demonstrate that for the raid.
Yeah,
Ah.
Super helpful.
So this is basically just like Hellia.
No.
Yes, it's exactly the same, and you should
I
treat it
thought
the same.
The second phase is like an entirely different beast. Like, let's just get there and see what happens. It's way harder than the first phase. Like, it's really, really hard. Probably the hardest part of this raid.
Okay. During this first phase, should we be loosely spread out around brother?
Yeah, I don't
Yes.
think it really matters.
Just don't drop things on other people. That's really the only thing that's important.
And we'll be lusting in the
5,
second phase.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You must be taught a lesson. Let
Crackling
the
lightning.
skies split you apart.
Bring that out. Bring that out. Whoever has it, take it out.
Front of the boat. Front of the boat.
Those rings.
Oh shit!
Crackling lightning.
Split you apart.
There's a siren. Oh, I fell off.
I fell off too. It's really easy to fall off.
Voltage flash.
Brings ruin to the
Yeah, don't
unworthy.
let that lightning go off in the middle there.
There's enough of those sea swell things that we probably will end up having a bunch of the middle.
Can you res him? Go over to the side of the boat?
You can if you get right, good angle.
Voltage flash.
No, just do the fight.
You can take that out farther.
Yeah, it needs to be able to find.
Crackling lightning.
Here comes the ad.
Voltage flash.
Brings ruin to the unworthy.
Oh well.
That half boat flash that we just got, that's the worst.
Yeah, so it works kind of like the flame jets do on the opulence, where it shows up and then it does the.
Right. Yeah, but the other ones, you just have so much more time to react.
Voltage flash.
Ruin
Crackling lightning.
At least it's on both sides.
Also, so the sister swirl that you're dropping, like, it pulses once when you drop it, and then a couple seconds later it does it again, so move out of it faster than that.
Crackling lightning. Voltage flash. Crackling lightning.
From the sky's fury.
Have you guys seen a couple of the flashes on? Oh, we're getting
funny.
enough.
Yeah.
Let's do a couple more to practice, and then we should probably wipe. Oh, here comes a shroud. Let's see if we can do it.
Crackling lightning. Voltage flash. Crackling lightning.
The tides have judged you.
Yeah, go ahead and jump off.
Oh.
Once the elemental reaches 100 energy, it'll kill us immediately, and we don't have the DPS to break the shield, so.
Split you apart.
Voltage flash.
Judge those who defy you.
Alright, so we've seen it. I think that's all the mechanics first phase, right?
Yeah.
May the seas show mercy to their wicked souls.
Do you want to take a break now?
Yes.
Watch out for that one pack of trash people.
I almost pulled trash.
Don't take the bird yet. I'll put down a feast.
I'll wait till feast to offer break.
Where did our boat go? Did it leave?
Oh, okay, yeah. So
They
we'll
blew
wait
it
till
up in one
after
of the
break.
cinematics,
Or-
remember?
yeah.
Oh, is it part of the million boat blow up?
I think he
I
just
don't
ran
think-
away.
Yeah, I don't think they blew up Sylvanus' boat. So we got 4 minutes, right? I'm gonna pour some mezcal.
And is Jaina on one of those boats too, or is there a different boat for Jaina? Oh,
I
she
think
must be the one
we
way
get
out
transported to something completely different.
She's like
when
in
we
the
fight
middle of the ocean or
there.
something.
It's probably that boat way out there that you see behind those two.
Jaina just flies her boat around. She doesn't bother with the water.
Speaking of, let's see if anybody got her down yet. I doubt it. I think it's probably going to be like a week. No, 3 guilds at 8 and 9 now. They've got a bot in the mythic method stream where you can do something like exclamation point best, and you'll see how low they got her.
Reflask when you get back.
He has 4K more health than she.
The stream's down until tomorrow morning.
He has 6K more health.
Their best attempt was 46.7%. Which
Are
one of
there
the
are there a
end
bunch of
bosses
ads
took
to
like
kill on the sister side?
no ads?
So why would
Just a bunch of stuff to dodge.
maybe that's why? It's because they figure you have more. But we've got ads to kill too.
Which one of the not world bosses, the end mythic bosses took like 2 weeks for the first raid to kill? You remember that one where it was like everybody had all of them done in a day, but then nobody had anything for 2.
Rubidium, where are you at? Don't take the bird, please.
Let's get summon up.
Need a summon.
Oh, Tamat, there's another add-on you might want to get. Exorcist raid tools.
I have
Oh
that.
yeah.
So set it up. There's okay. If you do have that,
I might have it off right now, though. I don't remember.
go to the options, and then there's a
cooldown thing.
The battle res one.
Yep. The cooldowns. That's default on cooldowns shows battle res.
I mean, I don't have a battle res, so.
No, but you keep asking in raid, do we have a battle res? Do we have a battle res?
Well,
and this will show
so
you.
what?
So just turn it on.
Tamat is more of a social animal. He would prefer to talk with us.
But yeah, I have the raid cooldown set up too, so I can see what all the healers have. And I didn't have it set up right yesterday. Now I can see both his chances cooldowns.
I need to get a. I guess I need to get a flask. I only got one out of the thing before it disappeared.
There is no way, Bakshish, or that I'm aware of. Do you know? Can you see Shaman Ankh? Oh no, reincarnation there.
What flask do you
Oh
need?
yeah, there's a
I have
macro you
one
can
now.
do rare. Let me find it
Oh,
for
okay.
you.
No, it's actually on cooldowns. You can see people's cooldowns for their Ankhs.
Oh, someone else's Ankh?
Yep. Yeah, it's called reincarnation on Shaman cooldown.
Yeah, that's it. Usually my raid frames will show if a shaman dies and they have an Ankh pending.
Let's get buffs out.
Do you use Elf?
Yeah, I use LUI.
Oh, it only shows if they die though.
Yeah, if they're
Okay, this is for the actual pull.
Let's go over to our sides.
We need
Fort.
fort.
No. Yeah, do fort first.
And you probably should reflask.
Sorry, I'm ready.
Missing fortitude.
I'm
No,
not.
waiting
We
for
don't
China
have
to
fort.
eat.
Vile will get out of that.
It's my normal character.
We're not going to be able to see anything over there if you do that.
It drops.
He'll
in
shrink when
combat.
it starts.
Yeah.
Can you fort again? I'm sorry, I went to the boat before I realized.
I don't. Yeah.
We have never had it.
Get on your pterodax.
See, but if you ask nicely like that, you actually get it.
Notice the silence on the priest part.
Maybe that's why Hunkle left.
Because he was sick of doing fort.
No, it was work issue.
We don't have a backsheesh.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
but
I
you're on the
was-
wrong boat, man.
No, I was fiddling with UI and got spaced out. Okay, I'm here. See if I can do this without running off the boat.
You can start right next to
4, 3, 2, 1.
You have made a grave mistake.
Crackling lightning. Voltage flash.
Get out of it.
The unworthy.
You don't have to stay in that long, Kale. You can, as soon as it drops, you can move.
Crackling lightning.
Add.
The sky's fury.
Get it out.
No escape from the sky's fury. The
Voltage
storm
flash.
brings ruin to the unworthy. No
Crackling lightning.
escape from the sky's fury.
I fell off the boat.
Happens to the best of us.
How?
No
Crackling lightning.
escape from the sky's
Hey, Ruby.
You guys are terrible.
Voltage flash.
It was dead.
We switched too early.
It was clearly not dead.
Crackling lightning.
split you apart.
Also, sister side is gonna need to slow down a little bit.
Okay.
Don't tell us what to do.
Add.
Yeah, they're way behind us. And we can just stop.
Back up.
You guys really for real
Oh,
stuff?
guys, stop
Rear
hitting
up.
her.
Voltage flash.
We have a lot of people dead.
They have to die at the same time.
Oh, I totally fucked that up. Sorry.
I have to break that.
Oh yeah, we do. Sorry.
Add coming.
We're off.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep losing DPS until everybody's dead. So just go ahead and jump.
Voltaic flash.
We don't have a lot of margin for losing people on this side.
I should cast water walking on myself to see if that does anything.
So the only thing that really seems to hurt a lot is the laser beams.
Voltaic flash.
Did you lose guy? Oh, you lost Bile early. Yeah.
Did
you
didn't
fall off,
kill
or did
Ruby.
you charge over to a siren?
She was dead when Ruby should have been dead when Ruby was picked off. She had like no health, so I don't really understand what happened. Is that the one you said everybody assumed she was about to die and then stopped hitting her?
Probably.
I think that might have been my fault. I had gotten the buff and stopped casting on the mob. So sorry.
No, I definitely switched off early to Glacial Spike a different target, so sorry.
I mean, I was dead, so
You gotta optimize, you know.
So, Ruby, I'd just like to point out it was not my fault. I did not kill.
But you didn't smite it either.
Yeah, let's be honest. If you were
Did you
just, it
live
would be
grip him?
dead.
I was damaging it.
That's true.
Better
You,
luck
you were
next
standing
time.
on the edge. You could have reached over and pulled him out.
Does that work?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
Fly the priests over there.
exceedingly plausible way to do it.
I wonder if a mage ice blocks in front of the person being tempted, if that will just block them.
No, it's just a targeted cast.
Debuff is tempted.
Please don't take the bird over yet. There's food.
DBM should also yell out like who's being tempted, doesn't it? Or am
Well, you get a heart over your head if you're being
You
tempted.
can
There's
see
a
it
purple
very
beam,
easily.
too.
Okay, but I put it in grid so I see it on the things that I'm concentrating on.
The thing is that if that would be good, but the problem is that everybody's taking 1,000,000 damage all the time.
That seems to be the ability.
Yeah, it's like a channel.
Chanta, may I please have fortitude? Thank you.
That was nice.
So polite.
I appreciate your buff.
Do
I
you
was
really
trying
though?
to add. You guys, would you please quit? I'm trying to add the debuff to grid
Sorry,
so that I can
sorry.
Thank you for the blessing of wisdom.
Fort has appreciating interest, so if you get it earlier, it gives you more benefit.
Don't tempt fate, Rira. Here, I'll make.
So
you
is it just that what happens is you die when you hit the water shortly after hitting the water?
Yeah, you
and
just take
could, in
damage.
theory, be pulled back.
I mean, you
You
could if it
can-
was like an instantly done, but it's probably not plausible.
The better time to use life grip is if they're like walking away from you on the boat and you're far away, then you can grip them back to you and they'll keep walking, but it'll be
That's
rough.
right. You can get them far away from the siren.
If you were mean, you would go stand on top of the siren and grip them towards.
So yeah, but Rira's not on our side, so we would only do that if Rira was on this side.
Oh, I'm here.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's a good ghoul position. That scared me.
Crackling lightning.
Take it out, take it out. Who has it? Me? Ah! Sorry. No, it's me.
Here comes the
It
ad.
doesn't tell you who
No,
has it.
DBM's not that good at this one.
Ad.
Let's burn it. Be ready to interrupt as soon as it comes down.
Crackling lightning.
Here comes an ad soon.
Crackling lightning. From the sky's fury.
Crackling
the
lightning.
skies split you apart. The
Volcanic
storm
flash.
brings ruin to the unworthy.
Crackling lightning.
From the sky's fury.
Add.
I'm going to die.
We should slow down on ourselves.
I can hold
Sister
up.
side, slow down.
Volcanic flash.
Judge those who defy you. No
Crackling
escape
lightning.
from the sky's fury.
Yes. Back DPS until she does the shield thing.
Brother
Add.
said you should be on the
Breakdown
other
shield.
side of the boat from the siren when she comes out.
Off.
Let
Crackling
the
lightning.
skies split you apart.
I'm drinking real quick, Chanta.
Volcanic flash.
Judge those who defy you. Find
Sorry.
solace
Sorry,
in the
no, I wasn't paying.
Let the
Crackling lightning.
skies split you apart.
Alright, sister, you guys can go.
Volcanic flash.
Just burn him.
Those who defy you.
Kill this ad.
Add.
Let the sea
Sister's dead.
claim me.
Melee stack on me.
Take the translocate.
Don't interrupt until everyone's here.
You usually don't want to end up till the end because this is a good time for healers to drink.
You could drink?
Drink a potion.
Oh.
There's no healing to do.
Yeah, good point.
Everyone stacking this Ire of the Deep.
Oh, what the deuce.
Range stack up
Oh, he's
together.
got a
on
good hit, good size hitbox.
hit on top of each other.
Push to add everyone.
Get out of this world.
Ire of the deep.
Does this shit clear at all?
The person is going to get something to clear it. Someone's going to get a random buff. Okay, so Olds, try and get all the green shit and move back to the back as you.
Everybody should stack in that sea swell. Stack together, and you need like 2 or 3 people at
Right,
least.
switch to the ad, everyone into the back. Everyone switch to the ad.
That'll res in 4 seconds.
Stay out of that stuff.
Get in that Ire. Don't get out of it. You want to be in it.
Ice, go clear all the green stuff while you're moving to the back. Add everyone. I should have been already on the ads.
Ire of the deep.
Everyone stand in this. Be ready to move for swirls.
We got a res.
Clear if you can. Clear the melee a little bit if you can.
Do you want me to res somebody?
Ire of the deep.
2 ads. We supposed to get 2 ads?
Yes, eventually. Dispel me.
So what killed a whole bunch of people at once?
The squirrels probably.
Probably
Get out of the
something.
swell.
Swirl got me.
Well, there's that.
Ire of the Deep hit me for 100k.
Because you're supposed to
That's
stack an eye.
that's the soaking one. So yeah, we didn't explain the phase 2 mechanics, but we can do.
I couldn't see the ire.
You guys saw there were a few different things. So there's the swirls that come out under everyone. That's the sea swell. So that's the reason why all the melee should stack together and all the range should stack together, so that all those swirls happen on exactly the same location, and we don't just like fill up the entire platform with them. And so we're all gonna move. We should have one melee stack and one range stack, and then you all move as a group, you know, left or right or back or whatever.
Oh, so hence the markers on you and Buttcoin.
Yeah, so we'll hopefully those will still be up when we go and we can do that. The other thing was the ire, which is a big blue circle on the ground. And that is split between however many people are inside of it when it goes off. So you want probably at least 3 or 4 people, but the more people are in it, the more it'll split. So we're already going to be stacked for the range. So if we all go stack in it together, then it'll kind of, you know, fulfill both requirements at the same time. We'll have enough range to soak it, and we'll be stacked for this.
Spirits be with you, man.
But we as ranged have to be ready as a group to shift together for the swells. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else that you have to move. As you saw, one person will get a what's it called? Storm's Whale debuff, and your job is to run through the green pools that are on the ground, as many as you can, before running to the back of the room and dropping your debuff, and then the add will spawn and start coming, and then we switch to it and burn. Now, when that eventually we're gonna have multiple adds up, and we're gonna have to keep killing him, so that's just kind of the enrage. That's one of the enrage timers on the fight. If he reaches 100 energy, it'll kill us immediately, like it did.
The tanks are gonna swap off to the ad, or they're gonna come stand by the ad. The healers, you see, they probably have a debuff that you can dispel. What you need to do is wait to dispel it until the tank goes and stands on the ad, because it gives the ad a damage increasing debuff. So, I'm guessing, I don't know what you
mean when it's dispelled.
Yes, it
They're
drops off.
dispelled near the ad.
Can we just have the tanks call out when they want to dispel?
Yes, the tanks
Yeah.
will call out, but please don't dispel us
Just
before
don't
we.
dispel randomly.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I didn't know what it was, so I was just kind of randomly dispelling it. But now that I know, I'll just wait for a call.
Yeah, I was just dispelling on cooldown. I had no idea. Sorry.
It's okay. I just want to make sure that got. Oh, did I do it again? Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, so real quick on the Brother Joseph side, when the ad comes out, everybody should look what side she's coming in and get to the other side of the boat.
Let's put some markers down. Hang on. We're not using any other markers, right?
I don't think we
like
have
red and blue.
So call out if you see it flying in. It's a little hard to get an angle because of the masts and stuff on the ship, but we'll do our.
I'll call it
Everyone's
out.
ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You must be taught a lesson. No escape from the sky's fury.
Voltage
Storm
flash.
brings ruin to the unworthy. Let the
Coming in red side.
split you apart.
Get to blue. Blue side.
Voltage flash. Crackling lightning.
Coming in blue side, get to red side.
Voltage flash. Crackling lightning.
Sister side, slow down a little bit.
Crackling lightning.
Oops.
Head coming in red side, get to blue side.
Voltage flash.
Alright, stop on Catherine.
You can't yet.
Yeah, get this down.
Should I pick up Tejas or let him rot?
Let's hold for now.
Well, they've got 2 down, so we're not hitting anything.
Voltage flash.
So old, I life gripped you. What happened there that you died anyway? Were you already in? Hello.
Coming in red to blue side.
Go ahead and knock that off of it. We're at par again, I think. Oh, but they got a ton of people down.
Crackling lightning. Voltage flash. Crackling lightning.
I have to drink.
To blue side, coming in red.
Hold off, hold off, hold off.
Crackling
Oh,
lightning.
It's been nice.
Flash.
I don't have a cooldown available.
Crackling lightning.
We're about to kill him. Let's see if we can do it.
She's dead. Sister's dead.
Oh,
Alright.
it takes you to the other boat.
Yeah, normally you just go to the other side.
Melee stack on orange, range stack on blue. When the first swirls come out, we're gonna go to the left slightly. Range stack on blue.
Move.
So then you spell.
All right, we're
Move.
moving to the swell. Stay stacked on blue. We're gonna get a swell in a couple seconds. We're gonna move back to the right slightly. I'm gonna lust.
Taunt is coming.
Move.
Here we go. Switch
Yeah.
to the app. Stay stacked on blue if you're ranged.
Ire of the deep.
We're gonna move to the ire when it spawns. Everybody in.
Ice clear up the front. What'd you?
We're gonna move to the right. Stack on blue again.
Just stack back up, melee.
Switch to the ad. Here comes a swell. We're gonna move back slightly.
Move out.
Ire of the deep.
Where's the ire? Let's get in the ire.
Melee, come stack 'em.
Blue's moving to clear stacks. Just stay together.
Move.
That's coming in.
Switch to head.
Ire of the deep.
Ire's coming. We're gonna move to it. Back over.
Spell me.
Swell.
We're gonna move for swell slightly forward. In the ire.
We got 2 combat reses. Should I get anyone up?
There's a
Tate,
lot.
clear some green
Get
if
a
you can.
healer if you see one.
All healers are alive.
Nair, melee with me.
Move left.
Move.
Get that ad.
Ire of the deep.
Get in the ire and keep hitting the ad. Get Vile Bull up and Ruby if you see.
You can't get
Actually,
there
he's.
by him.
Oh,
Too
you're
far
way
away.
back, aren't you?
Yep.
You can pick me up. I got the Storm's Will and I didn't do something right.
Spell Rasmus.
Yeah, I'm on this platform with you guys.
Get Nair, people.
Torch energy you were wiping.
So wipe.
Oh well.
Oh.
Can we have like an established pattern for how we want the melee to move? Because everybody was running every.
I was just moving from right to left, but not everyone was moving.
I think if we stack a little bit closer together, we can keep the things, because you don't have to move until after the targeting circle appears.
Yeah, I think we were moving before.
I'm not exactly sure what's killing people.
Everybody needs to stay. I mean, you need to move with circle.
Well, it's just that, like, nobody's taking any damage, and then people just drop dead.
Yeah,
It's usually multiple sea swells at the same time. It's like the avatar swirls. If you just get hit by multiple, you just die.
If you stand in it, you'll die.
Yeah, I took 6 hits. That's what killed me.
Well,
So,
we're doing more and more
so
Ires
melee-
as we go, so we might want to like.
Do melee get
split.
hit with Storm's Wail, or
What
is that
melee
it
needs
heroic?
to do is there's a melee marked, and you're supposed to move with the marked melee.
yeah,
And
you're all
that's
supposed to follow
it. That's
Buckcoin.
easy.
Is Storm's Wail actually active and normal, or is that?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it only
And you
hitting range?
clear-
Can we
Possibly.
get lock rocks?
But we are using it to clear out.
That's what
Right.
it was for. It's a random person who gets it.
Yeah, it's any non-tank, I think.
Is DBM sending notifications
Yes.
of any
You
kind?
know if you get it.
I mean, I've seen DBM every time who gets it.
Yeah, it'll put a say above your head.
And you grow large, and you can, yeah.
What's up with all the double feasts?
I'm gonna have to start announcing mine.
So if we get to the point where Sister can go, can we switch boats at that point, or is it disabled?
You can only switch boats when one of them dies, but if one of them dies, the other one just
Okay.
starts empowering the boss, and it makes us have less time to kill the boss before it does the auto wipe. So
Right.
that's why I want to kill him early.
If that site's consistently ahead, just why don't you just send us a DPS and we'll have a slightly unbalanced group.
I'll come over there.
Okay.
You're the highest DPS. I don't
Yeah,
think
no,
you
we
should
want-
switch. It's not that far ahead.
Yeah, last time you had a lot of people die. And that
Send us a
was-
ranged because it's a lot of trouble to run out. So who's ranged on that side? One of the hunters or Melissa.
Yeah.
Send us. Oh, I don't know.
Melissa, come on over.
You guys have.
So get it.
You probably want the hunters for dodging stuff on that side anyway. So yeah, we'll take them.
It's not that hard to dodge it. This side feels fairly easy, at least at this difficulty level.
This one is
I'm not stressing on
packed.
mana either. It seems like Tamat's freaking out about mana, but me and
This one
Zephyrs
is
are sitting pretty.
the
Hey, wait,
amount of
what am I
healing
doing
that's
right
over here is
now?
out of control.
Besides killing Ad and running away from it.
Yes.
That's it. And don't stand in the. I guess try to leave poop not near people, except for it doesn't matter because the whole.
If you're
deck is
ranged, you
always
want to
full.
be near the edges preemptively, not standing in a pool, so that when you get targeted by one, you just drop it where you're.
It's still gonna be the whole deck is full.
But I
all
don't
the
have to.
time.
It doesn't have like a thing that's gonna get anyone that's near me, right? It's just right under me.
It's
You'll
just right
see
under
the
you, and
circle.
you'll see a blue arrow on your head and a circle around. And when the arrow disappears is when the circle actually is planted on the ground.
Gotcha. I'm good.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have made a grave mistake. Let the skies split you apart.
Voltage flash.
Just those who defy you.
Move to blue side.
Escape from the sky's fury.
Crackling lightning.
Skies split you apart. The storm
Voltage flash.
brings ruin to the unworthy.
Move to red.
Split you apart. The
Voltage
thunder's
flash.
voice rings through. No
Crackling
escape
lightning.
from the sky's fury.
Voltage flash.
Just those who defy you. Let
Crackling
the
lightning.
skies split you apart.
Move to blue.
Voltage
Ah,
flash.
hell.
Voice rings through.
Sorry.
That was on me.
No
Crackling lightning.
escape from the sky's fury.
Voltage flash.
How do they look even?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're pretty good. Brother might. Actually, we'll probably be.
Crackling lightning.
I fell off the side.
To blue side.
Let's get back.
Claim me.
Range stack up on blue marker. We're gonna be on green. Just
Alright, starting on this left side. Come over, guys.
I'm drinking.
So am I.
here comes our first ire. Range, we're all gonna move together, unless it's in melee. Let's move together.
Move.
Keep moving.
Much better stack.
Stay stacked. Gray stack, clear those, and then run to the back.
To way the back.
Great stuff.
Oh, sorry.
Spell on me.
Moving
Move.
on.
Get to the ad.
We're still too spread out. Get stacked up again on blue.
A bunch of people
We're
got
gonna move to
rocked.
ire. It's in the back.
Stack back up on me.
Stack up on blue.
All right, Chanta, go clean stuff and then go
Ire
back.
again.
Ad. Yes, add in the back.
It's in the back.
Here comes a swell soon. We're gonna move range to the right slightly.
Sea swell. Ire of the deep.
Where's the ire? Get in the ire. Ire again.
Go to the left range, or melee, I mean, sorry.
Ire again. Keep moving.
We're gonna move backwards after this one.
Hey, add.
Switch to the ad. We're gonna stack in the ire when it spawns. We also have to keep moving when the swells come. Be ready to move.
I'll grasp.
Get in the ire.
Attack on me, melee.
Ire again. Keep moving through the swells.
Ire of the deep.
Ire. Switch to the ad.
Don't listen to its utter stay. It's lying to you.
Okay.
Stack up again, ranged on blue.
Sea swell. Ire of the deep.
Oh, I forgot the lust, but whatever.
It's like almost exactly the same percentage all 3 times.
It's a difficult boss.
We don't have enough people alive.
But I liked that pull better though. It felt like we had the melee positioning.
So, like a couple of times, the ad just appeared right by melee. What caused?
Someone
That
not
means
running
the
it
person
back.
who had the debuff was standing
Okay,
there when it
that's Storm's
fired.
Well. Okay.
It storms well, yeah. So you need to clear stuff and then get to the back, right?
Yes. Just watch the debuff, how much time you have, and judge from that how
Is it like a
how much you
10-second
can
or
clear.
something like
I
that?
don't know. I've never had
There's
it.
a count.
Either by.
It's like 7.
That's not 5.
It says 13 seconds.
So killing the ad, he just gets he gets more energy if the ad reaches him.
Yeah, it starts doing that energizing thing, and once we get to 100 energy, it's a wipe. So it's just really getting those ads back and killing the ads before they get anywhere close is just the name of the game. And we really do need that debuff on them as much as possible.
Here's a feast. I can't believe you got to 1700 of the residual.
Just doing Mythic Plus.
I'm at 1000.
Just really mad. Like I almost like want to like make a ticket, and be like, give me my crap back. This is terrible.
You want? I played Residuum Roulette yesterday on a helm. Rolled 3 times and then realized every time I was actually doing shoulders, which actually have a good. There's only 385s, but still. Because you figured Helm would be at the top for the choices, but it's shoulders.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You must be taught a lesson. No escape from the sky's fury. The
Volcanic
thunder's
flash.
voice rings through.
Blue side.
Let the skies split you apart.
Ah, damn it.
Ruby, can you reach over the edge and battle Res Chanto when she comes? Her corpse should be on the blue side.
Yeah, I'm gonna see.
Let the skies split you apart.
No, I'm not getting lights on.
Okay, sorry about that.
Try to not drop the blues on the mountain.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out where Chance's body was.
It's fine.
Incoming blue side.
Should we just wipe and...
Yeah, there's no way that we're gonna do this one healer.
Alright, let's jump off.
Like, Tay's being a total hero, but...
You just don't want him to parse out.
May the seas show mercy to their wicked souls.
What are you interrupting, Upper Decker?
The cast.
The thing you're supposed to interrupt?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rira.
Oh, Sturm's empowerment is interruptible? I thought you just had to beat it
Yeah,
out.
no. You have to beat the shield down so it can be interrupted. I don't know what what your UI is like.
Oh,
but
so
for
it's
me,
like the pyro
it's
blast.
a red cast. Yeah, it's like a red cast, and then as soon as the shield goes down, it turns yellow for me, and that's when I interrupt.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have made it through that.
I'm sorry. I was trying to
about
get
no
close.
mana.
I was trying to get to the edge so I could drop off things properly, and I really won't do it again. I blame JKM. He told me to get real close to the edge.
So if
I
we ever
mean,
have a
yeah,
reckless boat party, there will be casualties.
Do you have a feed, Secunda?
I do.
What's that wolf Bible?
I think it's from Miss Pandaria. I honestly forget.
Panador.
Pandas forever.
That's Alta Rock Valley, isn't it?
Oh, it's the Frostwolf Howler. It looks like it's about 640 pixels.
Yeah, my the mounts collection says it's from Ahead of the Curve. From
Oh yeah,
Garrosh.
from
Yeah.
I don't have it. I'm mad about it. Because it's the prettiest wolf.
This will probably be the last pull.
You may think you're big, Rira, but I'm not fooled.
3, 2, 1.
You must be taught a lesson. Let the skies split you apart. The storm brings ruin to the unworthy. No
Red side.
from the sky's fury. Crackling lightning. Split you apart. Volcanic splash. Just those who defy you.
Incoming red side.
From the sky's fury.
Move to blue side.
The Volcanic thunder's flash. voice rings true. Crackling lightning. Split you apart. Volcanic splash. Just those who defy you. Crackling lightning. Split you apart.
Blue side. Move to blue.
No escape from the sky's fury. The Volcanic storm flash. brings ruin to the unworthy.
Okay, I'm giving you an innervate.
Crackling lightning. Split you apart.
Coming in blue side, get through.
Kill the ad first and finish off the brother. We're gonna start on the green marker again.
Melee, get on me.
We're always gonna be moving to the big soak zone, so just preemptively move there. Here it
When are
comes.
you go-
5, 4, 3, 12.
Be ready to move.
Move.
Ooh.
Yeah, guys.
Oh, there's an ad back here, guys.
Should I dispel a tank?
Dispel, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, everybody be stacked up, guys.
Move.
Move as one.
I think you should get to the back, Dice.
Ire of the deep.
Get to Ire.
The ad, guys.
4, 3,
Just fills out a
Here comes the
free
sea swell. Be ready to move slightly forward.
Do we not suck an iron?
No, everybody moved long before Swell came out.
5.
Oh, there were two swells there.
3, 2.
Let's restack on blue. Here comes swell.
Ire of the deep.
Switch to the ad.
the
Get
ad.
in the Ire.
You want to res somebody?
Get upper decker up.
5,
Get in the Ire.
4, 3, 2.
Sea swell's
1.
coming. Get on blue. Be on blue. We're gonna move together forward.
Kill the ad.
Melee, stack on me.
Chanta, it's on you. Go clear some pools and then run to the back.
Ire of the deep. 5,
Get to the back,
4,
yeah.
3,
Get in the Ire and then
2,
switch to the ad when it
1.
spawns. Swell's coming. Be ready to move.
Move.
Dispel me.
Another ire.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ire in the front melee. You're gonna need to get that.
Ire of the deep.
Ad in the back.
Oh, please.
You want to use the res or no?
5,
Yeah, just spam
4,
it on someone. Doesn't really
3,
matter.
2, 1.
Swell coming.
There's a second ad.
Yeah, dispel on me when you can.
Melee, you're gonna have to soak that Ire, but
5,
there's gunk
4,
up.
3, 2, 1. Well.
There's some of this dice up front. I die in the iron melee.
It's over.
Game over, man.
Oh well.
You can just jump off the side.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Never give up.
Well, that was about 10% lower.
Was it like 55?
Yeah, 56.
We'll see you all next week. Let's practice
we
not
doing
moving
next
until we
week?
have to. We're gonna just try to clear normal. We're close. We got 2 bosses left.
We're gonna go right to. We're gonna extend.
Why would we extend for 2 nights of raiding for 2 bosses?
I'm asking if we're going to extend or not. That's the
I think
question.
we should clear once more normally
we
because
should
we gotta get a clean kill on the first boss with a proper strategy.
There's also
and
a
then-
lot of good loot from the earlier bosses.
I need my crown.